The film opens with Chandani, Nigar Sultana, an independent, rich and carefree girl taking her cat Minnie for drives in the country. On one such drive the cat jumps out, and while in chasing her cat down, Chandani meets and quarrels with a young farmer, Raman. Uddharan. Chandani lives with her intimidating chachi, Durga Khote, who wants her to settle down with her childhood friend Moti. Paddy Jairaj. Chandani, who isn't ready to marry Moti, confesses the same to him, happy to go along with Chachi's wishes. But Chandani wants more out of marriage. She wants love, and not just the friendship kind. Moti agrees to help her, and when confronted by Chachi, he tells her that he's already married with certain Meenu Rai. But they don't live together due to mutual differences. Uddharan Chennai. In Pune, the real Meenu, Meena Kumari, whose father has recently died, is working as a typist at Modern India Agricultural Implements Limited, when she receives a cryptic letter from Chachi admonishing her for not sharing her news with her. She is puzzled and decides to visit, playing right into Chachi's hands. Chachi sends for Moti at the same time, and when Meenu arrives she locks them in an upstairs room together so that they can sort out their problems. Moti apologizes for the misunderstanding profusely, but Meenu is understandably pretty angry and escapes from the balcony after bashing him on the head when he tries to stop her. Uddharan. Moti confides in Chandani that he has fallen in love at first sight with the feisty Meenu. Chandani, on the other hand, has begun meeting Manohar and sends messages to him via Minnie the cat. Uddharan. Manohar lives with his ma, Jilu Ma, and farms their 2 pieces of land with pride. In fact, he and Chandani have a lot in common outside of their social backgrounds. Both are proud, convinced of their own superiority, but loving and full of fun too. They spend a lot of time teasing each other. Both of them take each other to their respective mothers and get their blessings. Tragically, they get embroiled in a quarrel over where and how they will live after marriage. Their stubborn natures lead them to an impasse and they part bitterly. Uddharan. Moti, now recovered from his head wound, decides to visit a company which he owns in Pune, Modern India Agricultural Implements Limited, and is surprised to see Meenu there. On seeing him, she kicks him out, not realizing that he is the big boss. Uddharan. Meenu puts up a charity show in which Moti confesses his love to Meenu and his sincerity wins her over. Moti is then caught by Chachi, who takes him on the pretext of helping Chandani away from the show, leaving Meenu to wait for him. Manohar goes to meet Meenu and Moti backstage, where Meenu tells him that Moti hasn't shown up. He offers to drive her to Moti's house. But when they get there they see Moti trying to comfort his old friend Chandani and completely misinterpret the scene. Uddharan. Manohar convinces the heartbroken Meenu to come home with him and open a clinic. She moves in with him and his mother. When Moti and Chandani discover that Meenu and Manohar are now living together, now they misconstrue the situation. Uddharan. In the end, love wins out over stubbornness and pride. Uddharan.